So I've been dreading making this video. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Heather Astani and I'm on a journey to lose 100 pounds by January of 2022. I was actually really scared to make this video. Like, I didn't really think I would have anything to share. I guess I should start at the beginning, which is at January. Of course, I started this journey and I lost so much weight. Like, boom, it was like coming off, and I pulled double digits at the end of the year, or at the end of the month. And then I stopped suddenly.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Like, I was eating 1,700 calories and it was coming off, and then water week started. And for me, water week is the week that I gain water right before my period. And I can gain around 5 pounds in water weight. So I was like, okay, it's cool, it's cool. It's fine that it just froze. As long as it's not going back up, we're good. And it stayed there for 2 weeks. It stayed at the same weight. And then the week after my period, which I should be like losing immediately, I lost a pound. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have anything to tell you guys. It's positive. I pictured going on here and being like, I lost nothing and I look the same. And I don't know what I did wrong because I've been eating the same. That was when it hit me that, hey, you're eating the same for somebody who's 250 pounds and you're not 250 pounds anymore. I was like, okay, you know, this is what's going on, is that my calories have now changed. It basically dropped by 100 calories. So instead of eating 1,700 calories, I started eating 1,600, which honestly isn't a problem because it's like, oh, you can only have 1 glass of wine instead of 2. And so I was like, okay. And I adjusted that. I also amped up my workouts. Like, let's be real here, January, I wasn't working out very much. I was like, the pounds are coming off. I don't need to work out. And then I'm like, oh, I actually do need to work out, or I need to eat 1,400 calories. And that's really low right now and I can't wrap my head around it. So I was like, I'm gonna go and knock it down to 1,600 calories and I'm gonna work out 4 days a week. And I should probably be doing that anyway. So that being said, I weighed myself this morning. And I'm so glad that I take measurements, and I'm so glad I hold on to my weight, like every time I weigh myself, because I actually lost 4 pounds this month. And I was terrified that I was gonna come up here and be like, I didn't lose anything, because that's how it was looking on the scale at first. But then I changed my diet and everything started going again. So I lost about 1 pound a week. You know, it's not a double-digit number, it's 4 pounds, but hey, I'll take it for now. Let's just jump into it because it's crazy. I'm gonna show you the pictures before and afters of this month, but I'm also going to compare them to January because I'm so happy with how they look. I can really start to see that huge difference. And so we'll get right on that, and then I'm gonna tell you my measurements. Hips don't lie. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like I lost an inch around my hips. And I was like, well, I can't suck in my hips. I guess that's the honest to God answer. So I'm just excited. Okay, so let's take a look at today's weigh-in compared to last month's. Okay, I don't know why I keep making the weirdest like looking face. I think it's just because I take these pictures early in the morning because I don't know what I'm doing yet with my life. I can kind of start seeing a difference compared, like, I feel like my chest was a lot larger then compared to today's picture. I also feel, and maybe it's the placement of my arms, I feel like my arms are slightly thinner. I don't know, I see a little bit more definition in my thighs. Okay, so the side view, again, I am wearing a white shirt, but man, I feel like I look a lot puffier last month. I can see definition in my neck now. That's gone down. I noticed that. That's just, I feel like the tummy is starting to go away. Like, that's the crazy part. And then for the back, I mean, the back is the back. She needs some work, but It's okay. I seem to see some thinning in the arms, especially those bat wings are starting to kind of go away, it seems. Thigh-wise, I can't see a difference. I know I lost an inch. Maybe it's just because it's just a month and I only lost 4 pounds. So maybe that's why. But I think the thing I really am excited for is these pictures for the beginning of the year. In the front pose, I'm still making that weird face because again, like, I don't know how to make this look good and I know it and every part of me knows it. But I feel like the arms have gotten thinner. My chest has definitely gotten smaller. And then if I do the side view, I feel like that belly is just melting away. Like the before and after, I can definitely see it's coming in more and it's still a little out there, but it's not like it was when I was at my worst. That's amazing. In the back, I still feel like my thighs look thinner and the bat wings are going away. You know, that underarm flab. I'm pretty happy with that. So if I can't see the difference in a picture, and a lot of times that is hard for me, I just can't see it. I'm super happy I write my measurements and everything down. So yeah, I'm gonna go and compare this month's measurements to last month's, and then this month's to when I started, which was January 1st. And I am shocked. Something changed. It was like my body was like reorganizing itself and the measurements are amazing. Okay, so jumping right in there, we're going to be comparing February 22nd to January 22nd, and we're gonna start with the weight. My weigh-in this morning was 234.6 pounds, and that is in comparison to last month's, which was 238.0, which gives us a 3.4 weight loss. I'm not mad at it. I did lose. It's not as much as I like, but I'd rather lose 3.4 pounds than gain 3.4 pounds. And so next is my measurements. The neck stayed the same at 16 inches. Upper arms, I dropped a half an inch, so it's 16.5 over last month's, which was 17. My wrist stayed the same. Bust-wise, I lost an inch, which is why the girls look a little bit smaller. And then if we look at the natural waist, I went from a 41-inch waist to a 39.5-inch waist. That's amazing. That's super fun. Like, I'm so happy about that. It was nice to see validation through science and numbers and measurements. My belly button was 45.5 and that dropped to 43 inches. So again, like the idea that, oh, is my belly going down? Yes. Yes, it is actually. Okay, then widest part of the hips, I go from 48 inches to 47. So I lost an inch around my hips. Thighs are the same. The widest part of my calf has dropped a half an inch. I'm now 17 inches as opposed to 17.5, and my ankles stayed the same. Now here's the really fun part. This is just in the span of 2 months because I've only been really taking my dieting and exercise seriously since January 1st. So I'm gonna compare my starting weight and my starting measurements to where I am now, just to show, like, if you're not sure if you should start your journey or like, oh, it's gonna take forever, like, hold my beer, watch this. I started off at 249.8 pounds and I am now 234.6 pounds. I've lost 15.2 pounds in the last 2 months. 15.2 pounds. Okay, so looking at this, like, hardly anything has stayed the same except my wrist size. So my neck, I started off at 17 inches. It's now 16 inches. Upper arms, man, my upper arms were 18 and now they're 16.5. Wrist stayed the same because it's like your wrist. Bust, I was 49 inches. I kind of stayed there for a while. It wasn't until this month that I actually lost an inch. Okay, so like my natural waist was 43 inches and now it's 39.5. My weight at my belly button is like the most impressive. My weight at my belly button used to be 48 inches and now it's 43 inches. That is 5 inches of fat gone from my midsection. So the widest part of my hips has gone down. It used to be 49 inches. Now it's 47. My thighs, it used to be 29.5, and now it's 29. The widest part of my calf used to be 17.5, and now it's 17 inches. And even my ankle, it used to be 9.5 and now it's 9 inches. Okay, so moving forward, I'm only doing these weigh-ins once a month. I just feel like that's better for me. I've also noticed that you guys tend to really like to watch and comment and like my cooking videos, which I'm actually super happy about because I like cooking. I'm gonna be making more of them. And yeah, if there's anything that you want to see in addition to like day in the life and cooking, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much to those who like and subscribe and, you know, all of that. That just helps my channel so much. I really appreciate you following me. And be sure to check out my other videos, especially the one where I first started this journey. So thank you again. Please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and I truly hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye-bye.